welcome to the Insubordinate Academic Podcast YouTube thingy. We have today a flash from the past. Is that how you say it? Flash from the past? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Is that a thing people say? It's David Emery. David Emery, who used to be on the Insubordinate Teacher podcast until we got sued for trademark problems, so we had to give that up.
Yeah.
For real?
That went down.
Yeah, David actually registered it, and then he sued us to basically just kill the podcast to get off the podcast.
Any way to get out.
He was like, "How do I get
Here
off? I'm gonna do a hostile takeover, get my team of lawyers, and destroy it." But see, I still remain like a big fan of David. You know, I still wear my David Emery shirt. You know, so
Yeah.
I never lost love for the boy. And of course, Kirsten, you know David. You worked with David in the past.
Mm.
You did.
I was the lowly transcriber girl who was not very good at transcribing.
The lowly I was thinking about that today. I was thinking that you're a transcriber on a grant that I had that David used to complete his master's thesis with.
Yeah.
On an entirely different subject altogether, but that's okay. It was still allowed. And Dobler was doing transcribing, and then every so often she would get like really kind of like put off because I'd say like, "Have you done the transcribing yet?" It's just like,
because I hated it.
This is a
and they're like,
title.
"Dobler, you need to do the work."
I'm a
And I would
research
just sit
assistant.
there.
How dare you call me a transcriber?
Well, I was a transcriber.
I mean, it would have been so easy now, with like AI transcription and stuff like that.
No, we're not using AI. We're still making undergraduate students suffer.
For money.
Not for transcriptions, no. But I feel like even if I told you to use AI to transcribe it, you'd be like, "Today?"
You go, Dobler, you're like, where are three things? I'm like, do you know how long it takes? I'm supposed to be partying right now.
Well, I have to also say that, David, I'm really impressed. I said this earlier to you. I mean, we didn't have a YouTube channel when we had the Insubordinate Teacher podcast. You know, it was just on whatever, Spotify and all that other kind of stuff. But, you know, there was so many times you trying to get quality of sound, you know, where you still have not achieved it, by the way. It's still incredible that you still are fighting with sound quality. But there were many times where he'd be doing, like, the podcast within a child's tent in order to stop echoing. It was pretty cool. Okay, so listen, David has to be somewhere today, and I'm gonna throw you guys a little bit of a monkey wrench here, and we're not going to talk about what I said we were going to talk about. We will talk about at some point because I really do want to have this conversation where, you know, David's at that age now. David, you turned 40, right?
38.
38.
Yeah.
Why are you getting all nostalgic?
Years.
You're only 38.
Sorry, he needs 2 more years to get nostalgic.
Well, yeah, because his colleagues that he went to university with have turned 40. So I figured he had turned 42, but I forgot you're younger than them.
Yeah. I did better in school than they did.
There you go. And so David's going through this like reflection kind of thing where he's like, "Hey guys, it's been like X amount of years since we graduated. We should all get together, you know, and you know, talk about, you know, where we've gone in life." Usually it's only the smug bastards who've done well in life that want to get back together again with everyone.
Yeah. That's me.
Who's
That's
the loser now? But he's having a hard time getting everyone together. So, you know, I want to actually have a conversation in the future because you guys both share experiential learning. All three of you share doing experiential learning with me. And I'd like to have a discussion about that, like, you know, overseas experiential learning in a way that we don't take anything seriously.
Where we all rate you for how well you did at helping us with experiential learning.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, that'd be fun if you want to do that.
Yeah.
I think if an award was promised at one point.
Okay, that's the opposite.
I don't think so. Maybe that was Mark. That was definitely Mark, not at me, not us.
I don't recall.
Okay, so
like
listen.
Mark and Kay would promise that.
many years ago. Okay, like I'm talking about like at least 25 years ago, 30 years ago, when I was doing my, you know, my studying and doing my graduate degree, I remember reading an article. I'm pretty sure it was in the Montreal Gazette, and it was a professor from either McGill or Concordia who was complaining about the great amount of professors he saw on either CNN or I don't think Fox News existed at the time, but like all these different kinds of like 24-hour news cycles, because these news cycles were constantly looking for, people of a status, to be able to fill in the time. So he was complaining about all of these professors that would go well outside of their area of expertise just to basically boost their egos. And
because they had a PhD?
Yeah, and they would just be, they'd be referred to as, Dr. Professor so-and-so from this university, and then they would get them to talk about things that really they just didn't really have any business talking about. And I kind of stayed on that. I stayed on that path. And it, to my detriment, actually. There was at one point...
You aspired to be the professor?
No, I agreed with him. I was like, I will not do that.
It sounded like you loved going on the news to talk about things.
Yeah. Well, listen, I've changed my mind now, right? Because it was actually to my detriment in many ways, To
not do it.
To not do it.
So you're mad you didn't sell out?
Yeah, I'm mad that I didn't sell out. What did you say, David, in the terrible microphone that you have?
Yeah, is it bad? Is it really that bad?
No, I'm just going to keep on saying it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to keep taking it hard. I have nothing to contribute.
No, is that what you want? You interrupted me to say you had nothing to contribute?
Exactly. Yeah. You miss me?
I do. I really do. But even to the point where when all the laws in Quebec started off about the secularism law and the hijab, all this kind of stuff that was starting up, like women with hijabs not being allowed to wear them when they go to court or to take their passport photos and stuff like that. I was getting contacted by like the CBC and other different news organizations asking me to to talk about it, to go and actually debate other people. So I would take like the pro hijab position and somebody else would take the anti-hijab position.
Was there no woman?
Thank you. Say it.
Was there no woman that they could have asked? Muslim woman?
And I said to them, like, why would I set myself up? I don't wear a hijab. I've never worn a hijab. Why would I set myself up to look like the brown man?
No, that'd be so bad. Because if you were...
who was like arguing that women should wear hijabs, I'm not going to do that. And it was dumb of me. I should have done it.
You'd have to do it really carefully. While wearing a hijab.
While wearing a hijab.
For everyone that you can at all times. That's the lesson.
So, I have a new thing that I would like to do. Especially, I'd like to do this with David present. So, can you show the graphics?
I'm not nervous.
Can you show the graphics, please?
The pictures of the video. What would
the video, the graphics.
No,
the graphics.
Bring up the graphics, I said.
The media.
I feel like you're court jester. Okay.
So this is a thing I like to call academic to scholar. Now, there's difference, I've been told, between an academic and a scholar. You know what the difference is?
You've been published?
No. You pathetic people only have master's degrees.
So what am I?
You're just, you're an academic. You're not a scholar. I'm a scholar. I have a PhD. I swear to God, someone told me this a little while ago.
Is that true?
Yes.
Fact?
Someone told me this a little while ago. Not because they had achieved a PhD, right? But they had been told by their supervisor, you're not a real scholar until you have your PhD. And I thought, wow.
I don't think I would ever refer to myself as a scholar.
Well,
I don't think at any point in my life I'm like, as a scholar.
I think only when you're in the
well, you're not.
The
graphic was very clear. It was academic to academic to academic to scholar. Do we need to bring up the graphics?
Wait,
sorry, I need to watch it. I need to watch it one more time.
I need to bring it up one more time.
So do I have to dibs a spelling? Because I have the K at the end.
You get the Dumbeck part.
Oh.
Academic? Which one do I get?
Because I've had my master's degree for the least amount of time.
Academic.
Okay.
Okay.
But you're not definitely a schuler, or like I am.
So
okay?
you're
definitely not a
schooler.
So I would like to periodically talk about things that are completely outside of our area of expertise.
fun.
And you know, and somewhat topical. I don't know if you know this as people who went through the education program at 2 different universities at least, but the Department of Education is probably held at the lowest level of esteem.
No.
You didn't know that?
What are you talking about?
What? You mean anybody could be a teacher? Anybody can teach if they've been to school?
It is held at the lowest of esteem.
You know,
And
when
sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, when I tell people that I'm doing my PhD in education or they got my master's in education, it's always like, aw, oh, that's so cute. Like, it's never like, wow, you're so smart. It's like, oh, that's so cute.
No, and it's worse amongst academics.
Not me being like, oh, I like being cute.
you only really feel this when you're at like a small liberal arts university, which plays perfectly into what we're going to talk about today, which is like, you know, and this is a little bit of a takeoff of the truth, but I remember one person from outside the School of Education really talking down to me on like on education as like a discipline.
Good.
Really talking down to me.
Good.
And I realized like, oh, she has this feeling because she went to school herself. So because she went to school herself, she really feels like she's got an expertise and a mastery of it, you know? Like, so she's an expert. Whereas her area of study was something like, I don't know, Renaissance feminist novels. And I wasn't a Renaissance feminist novel myself. I wasn't a book. So I don't have any expertise.
And you weren't.
Yeah, think about that, David, for a second.
Yeah.
So her expertise was considered to be sacred, but my expertise was considered to be nothing. You know, that especially goes into things like, you know, being an expert like anti-racism. I mean, anyone can be an anti-racist, right? Or decolonizing. Boom. I can just.
I know toilets. I can be a plumber.
Yes, exactly.
Been using them all my life.
So there's been a row lately, some would say, online, for those of us who are hip enough to have a Facebook account.
He's talking about the scholar.
And
hip
David,
enough. You just got it.
David has to be done with us fairly early for this podcast.
So booked.
Because
so
he's going. Where are you going, David? You better not have changed your mind. Where?
I'm going to go see. I'm going to see a movie. The Odyssey.
What movie, David? The hot topic, the controversy isn't the movies.
Yeah. I'm going to see The Odyssey.
The Odyssey, okay. And so there has been a lot of stuff about the controversies of The Odyssey. I'm sure that I gave Roxy some, like, just so I'm not full of crap, some, you know, different articles on like The Guardian and the CBC or BBC where they're talking about like the whole controversy.
Do you want me to pull them up?
What is the controversy?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Just to show it.
Okay.
Yeah, just show it.
Just show it.
That the I know what you're talking about. What a dumb argument.
Yeah, argument. Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. I mean,
can I just make an aside that?
Yeah, please.
Anne Hathaway did work so hard this past year. Now she's on mat leave, but even like famous women have to do that because she's in like every blockbuster.
So what is the usual kind of like arguments about this? Is that it suffers from wokeism, historical inaccuracy, right? That's the usual kind of like, you know, complaints that are going on there.
It isn't historically accurate.
I know that's good.
When I go in there, I'm looking for a.
Okay, I mean, like,
Did people not know it was a book? It was a story.
For those of you that don't know the Odyssey, David, have you read the Odyssey?
It's an epic.
I have not.
And you went to.
I read it in high school.
And you read it in high school, Dobler?
Yeah, I took English lit though.
Okay, and how much of it do you remember?
Nothing.
The language is too informal and modern. That's great. Can you go back to all of us for a second, please?
Oh, yes.
We'll go back to that. Okay. For those that don't know the story of the Odyssey, I'm sure that David, most of your knowledge is based on The Simpsons and Homer
Absolutely.
Simpson himself. Homer having the
Homer.
name of the person who wrote the Odyssey while at the same time, playing, Odysseus at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's,
to me, I did not read the Odyssey in college or university level. In our days, it was actually part of the grade 9 curriculum.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was part of like world history for whatever bizarre reason, but it was part of world history.
World history.
I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know why, because it's not history whatsoever.
No, we just saw that the movie isn't historically accurate.
No, but it was very
So-
much. I guess teachers thought it would be something that would connect with, like, most of the Western centric history that we got. Even though that's an argument in itself as to whether or not it's Western or whether or not it's Eastern. David, I'm going to ask you to speak clearly because your microphone is once again terrible.
oh, so sorry.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I would just like you, because to me, the story, when I was told the story back in grade 9, even at
Sure.
that point, it really had like kind of like a one-upmanship. Oh God, I can't speak. One-upmanship aspect
I'm
to
gonna
it.
need you to speak up.
Thank you, David. A real one-upmanship to it. Like this is a story like on real exaggeration. So, David, I'd just like you to, like, as I explain the story of the Odyssey to you, and
Sure.
I'm going to take the
Spoilers.
part. I'm going to take the part of
Spoilers.
Homer. I'm going to be Homer. David, you're going to be a young innocent man who's listening to my story.
Wait,
And,
is he Robert Pattinson?
I'm Homer, as I expect Homer, the Greek guy, to look like. Okay.
Yeah.
So David, you're just going to yes and me every time, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
young man, boy David, you've heard the story of the Trojan War and the Odyssey, and how they set
Yes.
sail from Troy, yes? And
Yes.
the story, it goes on, and he goes to an island of lotus eaters, and the poison always he's a ship people, and they get sleepy and they don't want to leave the island, and he has to escape that.
Yes, of course, yes.
And then later, he goes to another island after he escapes it, and he sees the Cyclops, and he points the Cyclops with a pointy stick, and the Cyclops eats two of his men first, so he has a reason why he hits him with the pointy stick. Then they escape at that island.
Yes. And
Oh, okay, and you want more of the story?
yes, please.
then he goes to another place, and he gets a big bag of wind. And he's going to use the bag of wind to go around more faster, in the ship. But he's sailors. They're no good. They go into the bag. They think it's got money in it. They let the wind out, and he's not happy, and they don't go so fast anymore.
Yes.
Oh, you want more of his story?
And
Then he gets to an island. He's filled with the cannibals, and they like eat everyone, and they destroy the ship, except for Odysseus. He lives, and then he goes to another island, and he's a chantress. She turns everyone into pigs that's left, who have not been eaten by the cannibals.
I thought everyone got eaten.
Well, there's still more, okay? We don't know all their names, all
there's
right?
still more.
Yeah, so there's still more, and then,
Okay.
he says, hey, don't eat him. And she goes, okay, I don't eat him, because pigs. You have sex with me? And he goes, yeah, for sure, I have sex with you, even though I'm pining for my wife back home, trying to get back there.
Everybody's got time for gay
Yes.
sex.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I don't know, if you want more of the story, I'd give you something about Medusa or something. I'm sure you like Medusa. I throw that in there too. And I don't know, kid, if you want more, I think later on I'd make him fight a Bigfoot. He fights Bigfoot, and then in that fight with the Bigfoot, he gets into the Olympics. That's Greek too.
Can I say something about your account?
Please.
Yeah.
You want more,
I
eh?
mean,
Do you want more of this story? It's more.
I mean,
There's more.
I don't need to see the movie.
You don't need to. I'll give you a bit of a spoiler though. What happens is the early 1900s.
Yeah.
There's a stock market, the crash. He loses everything and then he kills himself. He throws himself out of the window. But yeah, that's a story. Beat that story, you Iranian bastard. You'll never be able to beat that story. Anyway, that's basically the story in a nutshell.
Was David Iranian in this?
Why not? If I'm
roleplay?
Greek,
Okay.
why can't he be Iranian?
Okay.
My mom loves him. Your grandmother loves him. All right. So
why, if that's what the story is,
Mhm.
what is the historical accuracies that could possibly?
I think the larger thing
You
is
hear
that
the accent?
a lot of
Yeah.
people are too dumb to realize it's not history.
No, it's not history. It is absolutely not.
But it's old.
I mean, I had like
It is
God
old.
rest in rest in peace. My father. I remember having a dinner conversation with him where he was. My dad was was in the British Army, right? So he was a bit British Army proud. I know it's confusing, but he was. And at one point, he was talking about King Arthur, and I must have been like 14 or 15 at the time. And I was like, Dad, do you think King Arthur is real? And he goes, yeah, he's a historical figure. I went, no, he's not. He's not real. There's still such thing as King Arthur.
Is he one from
he did
Robin
not
Hood?
take he did not take it well. So, David, what have you heard of some of the? You're going to go see this controversial film. Everyone was hoping it was going to bomb. It hasn't bombed.
Yeah.
What are some of the controversies that you've heard around it?
The Helen of Troy, the most beautiful woman in history,
Yeah.
is Lupita Nyong'o. And,
Who?
That's not okay.
Who is it?
An actress
Yeah.
who is.
Oh my God, that's a good thing you covered your mouth so the censors
Yeah.
won't be able to catch us.
Okay, I think that's
Oh, well, she's stunning. What the hell's the problem here?
Yeah.
don't you understand? It isn't faithful to the source material.
Source material.
This beautiful woman is not faithful to the source material.
That is crazy. That is an absolutely. So I guess this got put into the whole idea of wokeism, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, Elliot Page is, so it must be.
Also, don't worry, Elon Musk decided he needs to talk about this.
Okay, all right. I mean, like, it to me, it's shocking because, David, you and I were in Greece at the same time,
Yes.
right? You weren't
Yeah.
allowed out of your room during the conference.
No.
We were out in Greece. It's true. We were at a conference in Greece together.
Did he get grounded?
Yeah.
He did, yeah.
Yeah,
His,
a little bit.
His first supervisor grounded him in Greece, and he wasn't allowed. That's another story for another day. But one of the things that I was really struck by when we were in Greece, as somebody who is Iranian, is how quickly the Greek academics and the people
Or scholars.
who I met, the scholars,
Yeah.
the Schulers,
Mhm.
really embraced me as an Iranian. I was waiting for there to be some kind of like 300 like setting of like Sparta versus
Did you prepare?
versus the Persians.
Did you prepare before you went?
I was super buff, and
You're like, no one's kicking me.
I grew my height to 9 feet tall and shaved my head. Yeah, I was ready to go all Xerxes on them, and they were like, the thing that they kept on saying, because we went during the economic downturn, was what a mistake it was for them to be swallowed up by the European Union. And they kept on saying, like, this is, our history is with you. Our history is with the East. Our history is not with the West. And they were saying that how everything has been basically co-opted by the Western society to pretend like this is part of their history. Like they were, which is very much the plot line of 300, right? Like, that they stood, as a defense against the Eastern horde. They were like
Eastern horde.
which is
civilization.
which is sorry, David.
The birthplace of Western civilization, right there. And they were that
Exactly, the
one.
birthplace of Western civilization, right? So they're okay co-opting, a story if it is for Western propaganda.
If it makes them look cool as hell.
Yeah, that they're okay with, right? So like if you look, show the picture of 300.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's
don't
what
look at
it
that.
should be.
No, no.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't
Okay,
know what that was. That was crazy.
That's 300. That's what they want, right? They want like a white guy with a bit of brown face going on playing these
Yeah.
characters, and then they're okay with that.
But he's
They're
just
not looking for show a picture of actual Greek actors. They're not hoping
Oh.
for Madzoukas, Zach Galifianakis, and the late Telly Savalas to be playing these roles,
I mean, that'd be fun though, wouldn't it?
wouldn't it?
It would be.
I mean, the
I
guy with the
especially-
glasses kind of looks like he could fit the
Like
role.
I would,
Yes.
I would
Yeah,
watch
especially
300
dead
if it was
Telly
them.
I would too. Yeah, yeah, and encourage no one workout whatsoever.
No,
I'd watch
no.
this movie.
Yeah.
That isn't their argument, right? Their argument is this, like, obviously they're completely focusing on a black actor who's playing Helen of Troy. I haven't seen the movie, by the way. That's why we're talking about it. We're talking about it because I have no expertise on it.
Oh, okay. You're the expert in the.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm the expert. who hasn't
Oh,
seen
you're
it, right?
reliving what you wish you had done.
Well, yeah, I'm just I'm
Okay.
talking.
This is brave of you.
Sorry, what'd you say?
It's-
Again, your
You're
microphone
brave.
is
This is
terrible.
very-
What?
This is very brave of you.
Thank you for noticing my bravery. But yeah, that's the problem. That's what they're looking at. Is they're looking at somebody like a black actor, and that's where they hope that the movie is going to.
Well, there's
to
that. There's a trans actor. They're mad about that. I think there's
Yeah.
several people of color that they're mad are all in there. It's like when that Lord of the Rings TV show came out and they were like,
Yeah.
dwarves can't be black, and you're like, well, that's not real. So actually,
They can be anything. Is there like an actual Cyclops in this movie?
Well, they tried to find one, but they refused to give in to like DEI, and they were not
Yeah.
gonna like just hire a Cyclops because he was a
That was their
Cyclops,
Mhm.
because
Like,
he
it's
wasn't
not
really the
historically
best
accurate.
actor. You know,
It's not
so, no, so they went with a two-eyed giant instead of a one-eyed giant. Because they wanted the best actor for the job.
That's the DEI. There's somebody's
Good for
partially
them.
blind.
Yeah, they wanted the best one. So the one-eyed one,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So there's also the argument then about having a trans actor in there as well.
yeah, it's Elliot Page, isn't it? It's the
Yes.
and I don't know. It got Elon Musk mad. I mean, but like, who gives a fuck? Sorry,
Don't
like,
know.
like why?
But don't know. It's a
Should've.
story. It's a story, and I don't know.
It's a tale.
I think it's
Yeah, I
just
don't
an
know.
excuse for people to be awful.
Is it not Greek mythology where it's like
These 100% the people complaining, by the way, like had no idea what the story was until this movie came out.
well they didn't know it
Do you
was-
know what I mean? And now they're like, this means so much to me. They're making them trans and black. Don't you know what this meant to me?
I mean, like the amount. I don't know. Yeah, the amount of energy that is put into hating something is it's pretty incredible to me, because I mean it is either the story is told well or it's not, right? That should be like the biggest part of it, not like
Nuh-uh. I need everyone to look like me. Whenever I watch a
It's like-
story, everyone has to look like me or I'm gonna get scared and freak out.
The kids that look like this need representation.
This-
Kids that look like me.
oh, like you. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like the Zach Galifianakises of the world, or
No.
He needs this. Zach needs this.
No.
I thought we were talking about
I
like,
need
one-eyed
I
kids
need
and
this
stuff.
every 2 years, as many as possible.
So, Dalbert, you read the story in high school or university?
In high school.
In high school, okay. And was it valuable to you?
No. I don't even know. Like, I think it was like I read that and Beowulf, and then the one with the albatross. Like, they all kind of blurred together for me.
Is the albatross one a Monty Python thing? I don't know what that is.
No, it's like, okay, this is not gonna look good on my part, but it was about there's a story and it's all about the albatross and Lost in Sea, and I just assumed the albatross was a large fish, which it is not. It's a very large bird. So in my brain, I read like I just didn't know what albatross was, and there was no pictures in these fancy books.
This, by the way, Delmer, I have to say that you have a lot of stories like this of you
I
in school
honestly, I
where
portray
you're
smarter than I am.
where you're barely listening, and then when you kind of like afterwards
You
kind of
tune
think
in.
about it, you're like, like you telling me the story about hearing the first time about white gays.
Yeah, the white gaze. I was like,
G-A-G.
what about the red BIPOC gaze? And I literally like it's like my brain doesn't get there right away all the way, and then
So you sit there
then it
listening
gets
the
there
entire
later.
time, thinking it's GAYS as opposed to the ZE.
Yeah. These are my nieces. Do you want to say hi real quick? And then you gotta go outside.
Yeah, do you want to hear a story about someone going to sea? Hey,
Yeah.
you want to
Say
hear a
yes.
story about someone?
Yeah.
It's a mess. Like,
Okay, we'll clean it up when I'm done. I'll come out. I'm gonna be 10 more minutes.
Bye.
Thanks.
All right, David, what are your expectations? And
Did you
going to
hear
see
her?
this
She
film?
said she hopes you have a great time playing.
I always do. So what are your hopes, David, as an academic going to see this film? What are you hoping for?
I'm hoping that I run into some poster protesters outside the door.
You should
No,
begin it.
I just yeah, you're right. I am the type to lead this sort of
Yeah.
thing. Be the change you want to see in the world. I understand.
You
Do you
said
want to
you.
stand? Do you want to stand up at one point in the movie and like just start yelling at the screen?
This is not my
bad, and
history.
try to lead people out.
This isn't.
Don't
This
follow
is my
me.
history. Yeah, stop co-opting my
Yeah.
history. So are you looking to? Because I'm actually interested in this in terms of like, I kind of think back and I go, why was I taught this
Yeah.
in school? Like, why was I taught this story in school? I have, like, most of the people that I know that are that do kind of classics works. I can't really say I think of them. Let me be careful about how I say this.
I'm nervous. Oh, I thought Christian was giving you the
Doppler
thumbs
was
up.
like, I thought Doppler was like going like, yeah, say something. I can't really. I have a
Kind
hard
of child
time
mind.
like with their expertise, like their claims. They put it into like the modern world, and that these are like stories about how we could live a better life in the modern world, and I don't really see that often.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen a Cyclops, so I don't know how I'm
Yeah.
supposed to.
How do you relate?
I don't see it that often. It's like people with like I'll do my usual complaining about Shakespeare.
Go on.
Like
Yeah.
I bug Melanie all the time because she was in the the high school Shakespeare play that like all the theater kids do, and
Midsummer's Night Dream.
yeah,
That tracks. Oh my gosh, that is the most on brand thing I've
and
heard.
she played. I think she was. It was midnight. Midnight. What now? Huh?
Midsummer Night's
No, you make it up. I want your title.
Midnight. Midnight Summer's my dream. Yeah, that one. It
Yeah.
was, and she played.
It
I
was
think
actually the 80s hip hop version of it.
That's right, and she played Mick Ophelia Glockenspiel DJ.
Mick Ophelia.
I think you're mixing up stories.
MC. But I ask her periodically, like, okay.
According to Taylor Swift, Ophelia's not in that.
I ask her, like, okay, so what did this story teach you? Like, what did you get out of it playing the character and all that kind of stuff? And she's really got nothing. And I'm not saying that like Melanie is somehow she doesn't.
Make it sound. You're like,
No.
she's got nothing going on.
No, she doesn't. She says like she played a
She wanted
character
to
that
be
was
in the
basically
play.
her.
Let her try
It
something
was
new.
basically her, like somebody who complained all the time, and I was like, okay,
Okay, so she was casted perfectly.
exactly.
Did you
But I'm
go
not-
see the play?
No, I wish. I wish I had known. No, because look, I was out.
The love of
high
your
school,
life,
man.
and you didn't go support her?
Yeah, the love of your life, and you didn't go watch her.
Okay, if I was there in the audience, it would have been pure hell for her. So it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I didn't go.
Well, that's why I'm
Well,
shocked.
I mean,
That was
Also,
a kindness.
It
That was
would
a
have been the
real
worst
kindness.
experience.
kindness
But
that you
anyway, I don't see like the importance that they put on these traditional Western
It's because if
stories
that
and stuff
space
like
is
that.
taken up, then they don't have to listen to anybody else's stories.
Yeah,
They're like, oh,
possibly.
Shakespeare's so important. All of these like local indigenous stories. Ugh. We need the Shakespeare. We need to push forward the status quo.
It's safe. It's familiar. They know how to teach it. I think it's easy to just keep repeating it, and you're allowed
Also,
to
your
say.
indigenous stories, you know, they're too short.
Oh my
They don't
God. Have you
go
ever
on
met a
long
Cree person? No.
You know,
Yeah. But I think
where's
it's also like a point of torturing
where's the
teenagers
yes
to
and
read out
to?
loud.
Sorry. It's to
Sorry,
torture
sorry.
teenagers to read out loud.
Do you know, it tortures me
No.
having to listen to people read out loud. Like these barely literate people in my class. And I'm
It's
like,
like shaming young people to be like, let's test your reading level in front of all your peers.
high school's fun.
That was another argument they made. First of all, okay, one of them was like I saw online. This is just stuff I see like popping up on Facebook. You know, one of is
He
that
gets
they're
all
not
his
dressed.
news.
They're not dressed accurately. It's not a real fucking. It's not. It didn't happen. How do you know how they were dressed?
Well, I want to go over the other one.
Who cares?
But
You
I
know?
think that people think it's real.
Let's see other complaints. Casting controversies.
Of course. Okay, that's
We've been seeing
that's
this.
BIPOC people of color, gender issues. That's what that is, right?
Oh yeah. I wonder if we have become inclined to treat mythological material as though it was historical material.
Oh, Prof. Susan DK.
DK.
DJ.
Oh, she's on
Yeah.
it.
The
What
accents
else?
issue.
The accents issue.
The accents. It's made up.
He said it in his Spider-Man voice. Girl, shut up. I'm not listening to
that
this.
Spider-Man voice. You mean his American accent?
His Spider-Man voice.
Like he's already doing an accent different from his natural voice.
First of
Like
all,
give him
first
some
of all,
slack.
okay, stop for a second. What is the voice they want to hear?
A Greek voice.
Oh.
Oh, you think they want people speaking like this the entire time? They don't.
Is that Greek?
They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear like a Greek person talking or something. They don't want to hear that.
Imagine it's like when people watch British shows.
Yeah, they're
like,
saying-
I just didn't understand it.
They're saying here, like, they all wanted them to speak in, like, 20th century British accents.
Exactly.
And
yeah,
they're like-
yeah, exactly.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, it's exactly what they want. They want to hear it. They want to hear it sound like old English because for white people in North America, that's their connection. Their connection is anything that's like antiquity is from England, and that's what
It's
they want
people
to
who
hear.
don't care about the poem.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, when it comes to this culture war internet discourse, they perform anger about it and protectiveness because it has to do with a totally stable notion of greatness and masculinity. Anything that
I would
challenges
love
that
to do a
interpretation.
survey, though, being like, what kind of how was this originally written, and like survey the people. Go to the picket people and survey them, please, Dave.
Yeah, don't go see the movie. Can you survey everyone instead outside?
Okay.
Thank you.
Also,
Real valuable.
stand up and scream sometimes at the like scream at the screen saying, "Is that real? Is that real?"
I'm scared. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Is a Cyclops gonna come eat us all?
Oh, can
you
you
know.
react? You know, like that video where they show people a movie for the
With the
first
train.
time and the train?
They're like,
just
I
keep
know these are
on.
all jokes, but my anxiety is through the roof.
You were threatened to say yes to everything we said.
Just
So
keep on running away from your wife. You know, sit right in the
push
front
her
row.
in the way.
Yeah, right in the front row, dead center. Every time something comes on that scares you, run out.
What?
Yeah, and then up the exit, and then come back again slowly. Sit down smugly next to her with a smug smile on your face. Wait for the next moment. Go like, oh, then go running back out.
But also survey the picketers. Also start the picketing. Also stand up and scream at them.
And-
Yeah.
React, film it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Could
So-
you do that for us
Yeah.
by the end of the night?
Yes. And
Is that possible? I don't know. I think the whole thing is just like, is this with all that's going on in the world? Seriously, like how people put energy into this is it's pretty.
It's
Incredible.
because that's all that they put energy into, though.
Wow.
They're
Now
not.
that the World Cup's over, they need something to think about.
And here we are putting energy into it because I forced you to.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I got
Yeah.
today. You know, I'd like to do this again where we talk about things we actually have absolutely no expertise in whatsoever.
Is that how we become scholars, the rest of us?
That's exactly it. I mean, I don't know if I can somehow activate Trump University again and get you honorary doctorates. I think that might be a way to go.
I'm full. I don't need any more. Thank you.
Why not? Come on. All right, that's all. Unless you guys have other comments about this, we'll let David go to the movie, and then we'll be expecting his review.
All right, have fun.
Can't wait.
Review/rant
/vlog
And reactions.
Yeah.
Blog,
and reactions. Yeah, reactions, and also maybe a little something from your wife as well. You know, maybe her giving her reaction to your reactions.
Oh yeah, I want her to do a vlog vlogging you.
Yeah.
We want to watch her watch you.
Yeah.
Watch
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
If you can make this as meta as possible, I'd really appreciate that, David.
On it.
All right, people. Thank you very much for listening to this completely frivolous take of the Insubordinate Academic Podcast thingy. Leave a comment on something you'd like us to talk about that we have absolutely no expertise in, and we'll be happy to talk about it and bring David back. David's a big fan of talking about things that make him uncomfortable. So the more uncomfortable, like maybe, I don't know, David, what would really bother you?
Just tell us now your deepest fears.
Just tell us something. Tell us a secret that would really bother you. Something.
Tell us a secret that you don't want the internet to know.
The secret.
Yeah, something we could take advantage of.
Everyone always ends this with a deep dark secret.
Yeah, David.
Oh, how fun!
Yeah.
It's your fear of having fun.
Yes. That.
He's scared to be on this podcast. It's scary for him.
It's his fear of having fun.
After today.
I'm going to go meet with my lawyers again. I'll see you.
We're ruined.
All right. Thank you very much, David, for being on our podcast today. We'll bring you back for another frivolous conversation. Not that we don't respect you on real conversations. We absolutely do. All right, people. Press like, do all that kind of stuff. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Boing, 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 boing.